elbow.
That was a beautiful elbow.
You think that was on purpose? Bummed out that we don't get to see John Jones versus Francis. Because I am bummed out.
I'm so sad about it. I wonder if Alex Volkanovski will have any lingering effects from that knockout.
How about this new dude that just fought in the UFC?
Oh my God! Did you see that guy?
Yeah.
Shaibin.
Yeah. One eye.
He's a savage, though.
He's fucking good.
Are we talking about the Russian dude?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's a scary looking dude too. And
oh yeah, he's terrifying with the one eye.
That dude is nasty.
Isn't it crazy how good he can fight with one eye?
He gotta have two eyes, Joe.
He's got one eye.
Come on.
He's blind.
He's blind.
That's why he's fighting overseas. He's blind in his right eye.
He fought in Abu Dhabi. You're right. No commission.
He's blind in his right eye. Meet the controversial UFC prospect who's partially blind in one eye.
Yeah,
he can see light, I think, in that other eye.
They call him Shara Bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he's a... Hey, he can fight, Joe.
Oh, he's fucking
He
good,
can
man.
fight.
He's had a ton of surgeries on that eye, too,
but he's
to
been
try to save it.
He's been fighting forever, though.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're fighting
Pull
over
up
there...
his fucking his fucking striking is
M1
so
Global
beautiful.
and all those shows, you're fighting absolute killers.
Oh, yeah.
So when you get here, you're ready to go.
He doesn't have good takedown defense.
No, the last guy didn't even try to take him down, which is stupid. Because this guy, if you're going to stand and strike with him, you're going to find yourself in trouble at some point.
He's dangerous.
He's dangerous.
And he's so slick. Are you bummed out that we don't get to see John Jones versus Francis? Because I am bummed out.
I'm so sad about it.
I do not like that.
That's the one that I wish. And I think now Francis is making so much money boxing, he'll never come back.
Well,
That's
the
what
only way to
scares
get
me.
him to come back, you see, the problem is he signed this contract with the PFL. If he didn't sign a contract, well, who knows? Maybe he wouldn't have got the boxing match. If he didn't sign
He wouldn't have got the boxing.
But so he goes and he gets this boxing match. Now he's a superstar. He drops Tyson Fury. He beats him up in the 8th round. It was wild.
It was crazy to watch.
Wild to watch. Like, I can't
Crazy
believe
to watch.
I was on the seat of my fucking chair.
Hoping he was winning, too.
I was like, cushions.
Please win,
grabbing cushions, twisting in the 8th round. Like, Jesus. Oh, my God, he's got him.
It felt like he had... It was crazy because every time... And I told this to a boxing guy. I went on an interview, and I said, even though I believe that Tyson is going to win, I'm an MMA guy, and he's one of ours, so let's go.
Yeah.
Like, he gonna beat him. I was like, he gonna knock him out. Then he started winning, and I was like, oh my God, he might actually win. So while I was rooting for Francis, I didn't necessarily know if he really could beat him. But then when it started to become a little bit closer, I was like, oh my God. Has Tyson Fury come on this?
Yes.
On the show?
Yes.
He's huge, right?
He's giant.
He's a monster.
Yeah,
But
he's
he
huge.
didn't look great against Francis.
Do you think that he overestimated himself? You think that's what it was?
I think he overlooked Francis.
Underestimated Francis.
He said he said going into the fight that his diet was like hamburgers and McDonald's. He said that walking into the fight night.
And he hit him with an elbow, too.
That was a beautiful elbow.
Nice elbow.
It was a beautiful
You think
elbow.
that was on purpose?
No, he couldn't do that. He couldn't do that again. He couldn't do that again.
Unless he knows how to throw an elbow, which I bet he does.
I would bet you that Tyson Fury. No, I mean not perfect like that.
Oh,
Joe,
man, it looked like it looked like he was throwing an elbow.
But Joe, like, look at how he turns the elbow
know.
over. Like that's
what I'm
that's good
saying.
skills.
But of course he would learn that. Why wouldn't he learn that? He knows how to box.
He's trying to punch him. It looks like he's trying to throw an overhand, right, and he just misses.
Yeah, I guess maybe. It also could be he's throwing an elbow. But it's not like he doesn't know how to throw it. Just because he knows how to box, you don't think someone's showing him how to throw elbows?
I don't think he can throw an elbow.
Why not?
I just don't believe it. I think look.
It could be a hidden skill.
I mean, let's see this,
bro.
Let's see.
This looks like he is even.
I mean,
Let's see. He misses.
I feel like his hands already turned down here.
His hands turned down at range. Did this guy just actually throw an elbow?
He's throwing an elbow. He just threw an elbow.
So when Francis is saying Tyson cheated, Tyson knew what he was doing.
Yeah, it looked like an elbow.
It's a nasty
it could
elbow.
be an accident. We don't know.
It's perfect.
But if that was an MMA fight or a Muay Thai fight, I would say that's a beautiful elbow.
I want to ask you this.
Okay.
Alex Volkanovski. Now he's fighting against Ilia Topuria very quickly. I wonder aloud if Alex Volkanovski will have any lingering effects from that knockout. Because when we see him, we're all like raving he's the best.
Yeah.
Is it just as simple as him just going back down to 45 and he'll be fine again? Because Topuria is a monster, bro.
Topuria is a monster. And that's a fight you don't want to take if you're compromised.
Yeah.
And it's also a fight that he could have just waited for. I'm all in favor of making wild fights. And when Dana White was like, it's gonna be Volkanovski versus Makhachev 2, I'm like, oh shit,
like,
take my money.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm like, take my money, let's go. But if I was Alex's friend and we were talking about this, if he asked me my advice, I'd have to think about it a lot.
Yeah,
because I would think, I know you believe you can beat him because you almost beat him in the first fight. However, you had a full camp.
Yes.
How much better are you with a full camp? You're better.
He's way better.
Everyone's better. There's
way
no
better.
no one is better with no camp, right?
No.
Can we agree?
Yes,
No
absolutely.
one. Especially if you're not injured in camp. No one's better with no camp. No,
Yeah,
doesn't
nobody.
exist.
Doesn't work.
So it's dependent upon how hard you were training. How hard were you training before you took this fight on 10 days' notice? Were you preparing for potentially fighting 2 months from now and you already ramped up training and you already have like real good cardio and you're already sparring?
Yeah.
Like, or have you been just kind of fucking off here and there and then you're like, I can fucking do it?
Yeah.
Because I can fucking do it is not a good strategy against the best pound for pound fighter in the world.
Yeah.
You want a camp. Like, a rematch was going to happen anyway.
Yes.
It had to happen. But
Yes.
you don't take that rematch, in my opinion, with 10 days notice. That seems insane.
And the only
You want
reason
10 weeks.
You want 10 weeks. But the only reason anyone thought he had an opportunity was because of how great he is.
Yes.
Right? If he wasn't
Yes.
so great,
Yes.
nobody would have ever thought he had a chance.
Right.
But because of his greatness, I worry that because of his greatness, we're going to believe that come February or January, he's going to fight Topuria, and you almost expect the same thing. But what if it's too soon? Like,
And listen, even if he wasn't compromised, even if he didn't fight Islam, Topuria is a nightmare.
yes, he is.
He's a nightmare.
yeah.
He's scary. What he did to Josh Emmett, I was like,
Nasty.
oh, man.
He's nasty.
What he did to Bryce Mitchell, like, oh, man.
He's so good. He's so skilled, and he's got great boxing, got great
Great
takedown defense.
everything, everywhere.
I got knocked out by Jones in Anaheim, and I got called for a fight in late September. And I said, no, I need time. I need to let my brain heal. He got knocked out in October. He's going to fight in February.
Yeah.
It's fast, man. I just...
And
it
he
just
got knocked out by a shin.
a shin.
A shin
It's
to
just,
the head.
it's a little bit worrisome for me. And I like Volk. He's the man.
But then again, Izzy knocked Pereira out cold. And
Yep,
then
in November.
3 months later, he's fighting
Yep.
Jan Blachowicz.